Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about very basic uh, thing about the C language, and that is nothing but as per our syllabus, our unit number second, control structure. It's a very basic, fundamental concepts related to the C language. We try to discuss in detail about this second unit, control structure. If statements. So there are total three control statements are there in a C language. One is if, second one is if else, and the third one is switch case statement. And also there are total three control loops are present in the C language. One is while loop, second one is do while loop, and third one is for loop. So let's we discuss about the first statement, if statement. So see that this is the syntax. If you see the syntax, if in a run bracket test condition, and after that if part it starts with the open and the close curly bracket, and within that statement or statements are present. How this syntax will be executed? If the condition test condition, if the test condition is a true or any non-zero value, then and then only the statement blocks will be executed, otherwise the statements will not be executed. It's a simple thing. If the test condition is true, and when the test condition it will be true, when the value it becomes any non-zero value. If it becomes zero, then it called as a false. Okay, it means that if the test condition is true, the statements are going to be executed. If the test condition becomes false, the statements are not executed is there. So this is more about uh, the syntax. I can share this PPT to you, so you please read one by one the statements what I have given in this slide. This is for your information only. Okay, so to understand how this if statement it will be executed, this flow diagram is very um, important. So see that what is that flow diagram? Condition. Now here we have just now we have seen that the syntax of a if statement. If the test condition. Now here the test condition it comes. If that condition is true, that code it will be executed. If the condition is not true, then the statement blocks it will not execute it. The control is directly jump out of the if part is there. So in this way you can understood that how this if statement will be executed. Again, let me try to clear that concept with that one example. So see that this is one example. You have to give me that answer of that example. If you see this example, that example is very simple. Here I have written that integer a is equal to 10, and now that if part it comes below that CR command, if a less than 20. Is it true? Yes, because 10 is less than 20. So definitely whatever the printf statement, only one statement is present in that if block, that will be executed, and here that statement will be give that output a value is less than 20. But after this block statement, one more printf statement is there. That printf statement is also going to be executed because this is not a part of the if part. So after if part it will be executed, so control is directly jump to the next statement of that if part. So definitely the second printf statement is also executed, and you will get that answer. So think about it. What should be the output of this program? I will give the little bit time to you. So it's very simple. That output is like this. First printf statement it will be printed because condition is true, and then second printf statement without any condition it will be executed. So this is our expected output is that. Okay, so hope that if statement will be understood to you. So we will move towards the next part, if else part. Another one control structure part is a if else statement. See that the syntax if test condition, then if statement block is there, then else, then statement block is there. So how this will be executed? So let me explain. If test condition is true, then the statement block related to if will be executed. If the condition is false, then else part will be executed. Hope that this syntax will be clear to you. So here I have written if the test condition evaluate to true, true means any non-zero value, then the if block will be executed, otherwise else block will be executed. So let us try to understand with this flow diagram how we can um, under how we can get these things with the help of a flow diagram. See that the condition. If the condition is true, then if block will be executed. If condition is false, then else block will be executed. And at the end, the control will directly jump out of the if else part is there. Let's try to understand with that one example. Again, I will give the time to you to guess that expected output of this code. The code is again very simple. Here I have written a is equal to 10. Same code. If a less than 20, is it true? Because 10 is less than 20. Yes, it is true. So definitely if part will be executed, else part it will not executed, and you will get it as the output. The first printf statement a value is less than 20. Is it okay? Uh, just try to think about it. Now, my question is that if value of a, if it is greater than 20, let's assume that a is equal to 30. So definitely 30 less than 20, that if condition it will be fail. So definitely if block it will not execute for a is equal to 30. That time that else block will be executed. So in this way, if and else will be executed. And now for this code, our output is it's like this. Oh, actually that here I have just copied that value of a is equal to 10. Just this is for your understanding. But our output is a value is less than the 20. Hope that this second part will be clear to you. Now the loop part. In certain situation, or the certain situation is like that we have to execute the some part of the code repeatedly. So for that purpose, a C has provided the facility with the control loop structure, and there are total three control loop structures are there. As I mentioned earlier, one is the while loop. These are the loop part. Then second one is a do while loop, and the third one is um, the for loop. Let's we try to discuss about the while loop. Now see that what is the syntax for that while loop. The syntax are you should give that more focus on that the syntax part. So while test condition and the statement blocks are there. So how this while loop it will be executed? If the test condition is true, then the statement blocks will be executed for first time. But after execution of a statement block, it will control will not jump out of the while loop. Once again, it will test the condition. It means that the statement blocks are going to be executed till the test condition is true. Once the test condition becomes false, then the statement blocks will not be executed, and the control is directly jump to the next program statement after the while loop is there. Okay, so this was the theory related to the execution of that while loop. You can read from that the slides. Okay, see that the flow diagram for the while loop. While condition. The first while loop is called as an entry controller loop, because when the control it goes inside the while loop, when the condition becomes true. That's why we call it an entry control loop. So first condition will be checked. If it is true, the block statements will be code block will be executed, and once again condition will be checked. Again, if it is true, once again code block will be checked. How many times this code block will be checked? Till the condition becomes true. But once the condition becomes false, then definitely the control it goes outside the out of the loop part is there. So in this way, that while loop it will be executed. Let's see that one example. That example is to print that numbers between 10 to 20 using while loop. So this is a simple code. You can check it here and give me that what will be the output. I will give that little bit time to you. So the output is it will print the number between 10 to 20. Very simple. If a is equal to 10, while loop condition is a less than is equal to 20. So first 10 is less than is equal to 20. Condition is true. So the 10 value which will be printed. After that, a value will be incremented by 1. Now a value becomes 11. Still the condition is true. So that 11 will be printed. So up to the 20, a value up to the 20 it will be printed, but when that a value becomes 21, then the condition becomes false, and it will directly jump out of the loop, and the next part is the termination of the program is there. Okay. Okay, now if you have that any doubt related to this while loop, you please write me on the mail or the message on my WhatsApp number. Second one is do while loop. It is similar like a while loop, but little bit change is there. You can see in that the syntax while, sorry, do, block statement, and the while test condition. So if you try to compare that the while loop and the do while loop, you will notice the one thing here. While loop is a entry controlled loop structure, but the do while loop is a exit controller loop structure. So why I say that the do while loop is a exit control loop structure, because when the do it comes, definitely the cursor it directly jump to the statement. It will execute that all the block statements, and after that it will check the condition. Means the do while loop will execute the block statement at least once, though the condition becomes false. So that in this way, there is a small difference between the while loop and the do while loop is there. Now here the code is like that. The statement blocks will be executed and then test condition will be checked. If the condition is true, once again the statement will be executed. Once again, after that, the test condition will be checked. So this chain reaction will be continue till the test condition become false. When the test condition become false, directly it will go out of the do while loop is there. So you have to remember the syntax for this do while loop is there. So this is the theory related to the syntax part is there. Yes, I have mentioned here in the last line, it is also known as exit control loop structure. Okay, let's see the flow diagram. Okay, do condition, sorry, do the statement blocks while and that condition. So first code block will be executed, block statement will be executed, then condition will be checked. If condition is true, once again code block will be executed, then condition will be checked. If again condition is true, once again code block will be executed, then condition will be checked. And when condition becomes false, then the program will be terminated, or the control it goes out of the do while loop is there. So let's see that the same example in place of while loop. Now we are writing the same code with do while loop to print the numbers between 10 to 20. Okay, so you have to give me that output. You have to guess that output. What will be the output of this code? Again, that output is remains same. Not necessary to waste the time here. Here I have written a is equal to 10. Now when a is equal to 10, then the do it comes. directly control it will going to print that value of A10, then A becomes 11, and that 11 condition will be checked. 11 is less than 20. Yes, it is true. So once again, the printf statement inside the do while loop, it will be printed. So 11 will be printed. A plus plus. So again, A value will be incremented. So up to what value of A, this block statement will be executed up to 20. Once A value will be 21, the condition becomes fail, and it will not going to print that value. It will goes, the control it goes out of the do while loop is there. So you can check that this is the expected output of by using the do while loop. It's clear? Okay. Then the next, and again very important loop, control loop structure in the C language is a for loop. Let's check that what is the syntax. The syntax is for in bracket initialization semicolon. Please try have a focus on it. Condition once again semicolon, increment oblique decrement, either increment or the decrement, or it, sometimes both may be present, and the statement block is there. Okay, so you have to give the more focus on uh, the syntax part. So how this syntax will be executed? So now see that I have written over here. A for loop is a repetition control structure that allows you to efficiently write a loop that needs to execute a specific number of times. So let me explain that how this code it will be executed. In the for loop, the first part is the initialization. So you have to initialize that variable. The second part is the condition. If the condition is true, directly control it goes inside the for loop and the statement blocks will be executed. Once the statement block will be executed, then the control it goes to increment or decrement part. If increment, after incrementing or decrementing that value, once again condition will be checked. If condition is true, again statement blocks will be executed. After execution of statement block, the control goes back to the increment or decrement operator, then again condition will be checked. Means every time the condition will be checked, and when the condition becomes true, that time only the statement blocks will be executed, and when the control it goes out of the for loop, only when the condition becomes false, that time only the control it goes out of the loop. That's why the for loop is also called as a entry control loop structure is there. So you can read that I have written here that full explanation about initialization, condition, and the increment and the decrement operator. Let's see the flow diagram. So as I say that the first part is the initialization, second part is the condition. If the condition is true, block statement will be executed. After execution of a block statement, increment or decrement it comes. Once again condition will be checked. Again if condition is true, block statement, increment operator, again condition. So when the condition becomes false, directly it goes out of the loop is there. Very simple thing is that. Let's see that the same example, but by using that the for loop. Again, once again, you have to guess what will be the output. As I decided, as I rightly mentioned that the same part is there, so definitely that output is remain same. We will get that output between 10 to 20. So now you can see that here in the for loop, the first part is a is equal to 10, initialization, semicolon. And second part is a less than is equal to 20. It's a condition. 10 is less than is equal to 20. Condition is true. So directly the printf statement will going to be executed. Then after executing of the printf statement, a value will be incremented by 1. It means that a becomes 11. Again condition is 11 is less than 20. Again the printf statement will be executed. So this Iteration will be continue up to the value of a is less than equal to 20. But when a is equal to 21, the condition becomes failed, and the control is directly come out of the for loop is there. So this is our expected output is there. Hope that this while loop, do while loop, and the for loop, these three looping conditions, these are the looping condition. It means that when the block statement will be executed, the control it not goes out of the loop, it will check the condition first. And if statement, if else statement, and the switch case part, these are the control structures only. They are not a loop. They are not loop structure. They are the control structure. If the condition is true, that time only the block statement will be executed is there. And the last part is the switch case. As I said that this is the not the loop structure. This is the control structure is there. So this is the syntax. The syntax is again the switch is keyword. After that it's expression. It may be condition, and based on that value of that expression, the number of cases it may present in the body of the switch, and that value it may be the constant value. So, and for every value the separate code is there. And if the value will not match with the case values here, then the default and the last at the last you can just check it, the default case is there, so that will be printed more. So if you that syntax, it seems like the complicated, but when I try to explain the example, then definitely you will easily understood this part is there, so don't worry about it. So let's see that uh, the flow diagram. Here I say that now from this flow diagram also that your concept it may clear. So here I say that up in the switch case, that expression value it will be checked. If that expression value is matched with that case 1, the code block 1 will be executed. If the expression value it will match with that case 2, then code block 2 will be executed. If the expression mm, value it will match with that case 3, then code block 3 will be executed. If it will not match with that any one of that case, so that by default the default case it will be executed, and after that the control it goes out of the that switch part is there. So let's see that one example. Now you have to think that what is that expected output of this program statement. The program is very simple. Okay. Uh, Here now I will try to explain that here's one character variable ch, and it is initialized with the capital B letter. As you know that the letters we always use in a single quote, and the string we always use in a double quote. Okay, now you can see that the switch in bracket, after the switch in bracket I have written that ch. Now what is the value of ch? It's a B. So definitely it will match with the second case. Now second case is case space in a single quote B I have written. It means that it will print the well done, and then the break it occurs. So break, it will directly take the control out of the switch case part. It will not allow to execute the rest part of the switch block is there. So directly it goes, the control is directly goes to the out of the switch block. But out of the switch block, the next code, next statement is again one printf statement. And what I have written here, the ch is percent %c comma ch, means the ch is b, it will be printed over here. Now you can see that this is that output here, the first well done, because it will be matched with that ch value, it will match with the second case, so that well done will be printed. Then control will print at the value of ch. So this is the expected output is there. Hope that this part will be understood by you. Any query related to the control loop structure and the control structure? Let me revise. Three control structures One is if statement, second one is if else statement, third one is a switch case statement. These are the three control structures, and there are total three control loop structure. One is while loop, second one is do while loop, and third one is the for loop. So if you have the command on these total six parts, definitely the C language will be the very easy language to you, very interesting language to you. You can enjoy with this C language is there. Okay. So today we stop here. Definitely, I will come up with that new video with the new concept is there. Thank you.